name is Cindy Thompson, and I'm married to Michael Thompson.
I'm Mike Thompson. I'm a frontline manager at an air traffic control tower, and I'm 50 years old.
The initial attraction, of course, was his sense of humor and how much fun and silly he was. I just kind of probably felt that the sense of humor would always get us through whatever we needed to get through, but I don't think that I thought real hard about really tough times, you know, how we would work well together with that.
Well, the date specifically was November 14th of 2007, and I was diagnosed with a non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Two of them, actually. One was follicular lymphoma, and the other one is was a transformed Burkitt's lymphoma.
You know, having lymphoma is a very slow-growing cancer, and so it didn't surface till after all these years of dealing with some minor stomach pain. So then all of a sudden it surfaced in a real aggressive way, and when we were just getting ready to go to Florida, they ran some tests and we went to Florida, and he didn't feel good at all that time while we were in Florida, and then as soon as we got back, we got the phone call from the test that they ran just before we left, and he found out that he did indeed have lymphoma.
Well, my initial feelings were, I guess you get kind of numb. Mostly, though, it was just kind of like, okay, you got cancer. Now what are you going to do? And the sensation is one of instead of driving the bus, you're now sitting in the back. You're still going somewhere. It's just that you're not steering, and you really aren't sure of where you're going or where you're going to be dropped off. The worst part of that, though, was with each round of chemo, I had to have what they called intrathecal injections, which were, they took chemo and would inject it, take a needle and shove it right into my spine and inject that. And that was probably the most unpleasant experience that you could imagine. Especially when I was going through the stem cell transplant, because there was heavy doses of chemo, and I had to go through total body irradiation, which they give you, I can't remember exactly how much radiation I got, but it was more than if I was at ground zero at Hiroshima. But it was over the course of like 6 or 7 days. Wow. So they don't give it, if they would have given it to me all at once, I would have like turned into a hot dog that was microwaved for like 10 minutes,
Cancer is, it's all in the attitude, and we didn't feel that at first, and it came to us and it saved us.
I don't know. I mean, if it wasn't the drugs kicking my ass, it was her making me drink and eat and get up and go for walks and crying